I first met Nikki on a wild and windy Mother's Day in March 1994. She was crying, but I suppose that was understandable considering she'd just been elbowed out of the way by her sister Susie 8 minutes previously. Now, oddly, for someone who's heavily into the food industry, she was a bit of a difficult feeder at first. But slowly over the years, she started her investigations of food quality by smearing herself in spaghetti, regular intervals, and she later developed a keen interest in soup. Nikki has always shown an aptitude for science and maths, and she flirted with the idea of becoming a forensic scientist, spurred on by each grisly episode of Silent Witness that she could watch.
Oh, Nikki! You look stunning!
We are immensely proud of you, Nikki, and I venture to suggest that the pocket rocket has yet to hit the apogee of her trajectory. Nikki met James at the same time as we did. We were taking her to a hall of residence for our first year at Cardiff, and a very helpful young man came bounding over, wild enthusiasm, to help us move the stuff in. Enter James stage right. Little did we know at that stage what was to develop. So what do we know about James? An accomplished swimmer in his youth, with more medals than your average despot. He takes a keen interest in sports of all kinds, including badminton, tennis, cricket, football and so on. I knew we'd get along well when I ordered a strawberry ice cream at a family gathering, and without hesitation James span round and fixed me with a steely glare and said, "There's a place in this country for people like you. It's called Broadmoor." In case anyone doesn't know, Broadmoor is a high-security psychiatric institution, and I have not touched strawberry ice cream since.
I, James Wyleong Lau, take thee, Nicola Catherine Pollock, to be my wedded wife.
I, Nicola Catherine Pollock, take thee, James Wyleong Lau, to be my wedded husband.
Gives me very great pleasure to be able to pronounce that you are now lawfully husband and wife, and you may seal your marriage with a kiss.
Nikki and I began our journey 11 years ago when our paths crossed at Cardiff University. 11 years since Nikki and I agreed to go on our first date to Wagamama's. It's true that good things happen to those that wait.
I first met James way back in 2012 in the early days of our time at Cardiff University. We quickly built up a friendship over playing poker, taking turns beating Jazz 7-0 at FIFA, and debating who would win the 1:30 race that day at Cheltenham. Now, horse racing is one of James's biggest passions, and of course, it is a sport best enjoyed by placing a bet. He's always fancied himself a betting expert, and I have to say that at times he has demonstrated an excellent ability to pick a winner, especially today with Nikki. They've been a constant since the early days of university, and it's been clear to everyone from the start how perfect a match they are. They're a fun, kind-hearted couple, and I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate them on their marriage and wish them a lifetime of happiness and adventures together.